But for right now, Nustin, Rootin, Tootin, Titan, get your butts down into that Spooksville because we got a match.
Absolute bull, by the way. PGF champion should be shown everywhere.
I can tell you right now, there's going to be some hell to pay. And because you got to think, do you remember, Johnny, how he reacted, Mac Daddy that is, when Larry simply asked him to meet him at the office? What in the world do you think is going to happen when the Mac Daddy has been 3 frames a second for an entire live show? I don't know if we got the security for this, man. I'm a little nervous.
Listen, well, how I see it is Larry Geiger just needs to tone it down a little bit, all right? That's how I see it. Because you ain't gonna lose the Big Mac Daddy show, all right? The Big Mac Daddy is his top guy in the PGF, all right? And the fact that he may lose the Big Mac Daddy over his, small things like this, it's gonna bury the company to the ground. I'm gonna say that right now.
Well, I'm telling you, those were the claims made also by Mac Daddy that that he is the PGF.
And he's right. He's the face of the Professional Gamers Federation. It's always been that way. All right? Come on. Michael Jordan was always seen as the face for basketball, for the NBA. All right? Wayne Gretzky was also seen in that. And don't get me, I could name any sport individual if I really wanted to. But the fact of the matter is, the Big Mac Daddy show will always be the top dog of the Professional Gamers Federation.
Words from a fan have never been spoken so sweet. Johnny the Mouth Malone, I can tell you right now, your devotion to the Big Mac Daddy is always something to witness, my friend. You got nothing but good when it comes to your buddy from the Great White North.
He's been there for me when I'm down. I've been there for him when he's down. We always lift each other up and being the best that we can be. And right now, we are on that level of being the greatest of all time.
I love to hear it, Johnny. But we go down back to the digital octagon, and we have ButNustin up on the screen. So ButNustin, this is a last alive match, and it's you versus the Rootin' Tootin' Titan. Essentially, your only objective is to explore and, more importantly, survive. Do you have any tactics that you feel that's going to give you the advantage in this match?
I mean, elusivity. I'm an athlete. One of the many things that I'm able to do is kind of, evade the pocket, evade defenders. So it's kind of just naturally, I think, that I can juke this ghost out of his shoes or whatever the hell he's wearing.
I don't know if ghosts are typically known for wearing shoes, but I do believe we have our first hunt already happening. ButNustin has found...
Be on me.
Is looking for a place to hide, but in nightmare mode, there's not many. So as we jump over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, Phasmophobia, you're not a big fan of these games. How do you see yourself overcoming those fears and taking over this Phasmophobia match?
If you haven't been able to tell, I'm pretty good at overcoming things. A lot of adversity has been thrown my way since I've joined the PGF. If you just go back to the beginning. But the main thing that's been on my mind is how this dude right here, Nustin, likes to act around people. All right? I obviously want Betty. And I obviously asked her out. And he still wants to come and try and take her. And he says he cares. But
come and try to take her, bro. I don't care.
You say that,
you've been arguing with a wall this whole time, brother. That's what I got an issue with. I said it before, I'll say it again, bro. Betty's just another number. You got to tell yourself that, man. If she's not willing to give you the time of day, you got to show that you're worth more.
That's just and that's the disrespect I'm talking about. She's not another number. She's everything.
Call it disrespect, call it terms of endearment, call it whatever you want. I call it honesty, man.
Well, that's not how a champion conducts himself, all right? being disrespectful is not
Trust me,
something that we do.
don't talk to me about championship.
Oh my goodness! It appears we
jeez.
have a hunt. Our gamers.
I was right out the door too.
Well,
Oh no!
That's great.
ButNustin. Wait a minute. Who died?
Wait, I'm dead.
It appears that the Rootin Titan and ButNustin have died at the exact same time. Only in the PGF can our gamers manage to do such a tremendously impossible feat.
Dude, it's a tie.
Well,
I'd say that's
there's
pretty
no
skillful.
There's no
I'd say
such
that's
thing as a
pretty
tie in the
skillful.
PGF. So what that means, gentlemen, is this is a winner take all again. 'Cause that's what it was before. Run it back one more time because this can't end in a whatever the hell that was. Johnny, what the hell is going on today?
I don't know, but that just shows how professional these gamers are, alright? Because you got the Battle Royal Bad Bitch Champion versus the Free For All Champion. And I love it.
We have a double champ face off right now. And I can tell you, when it comes to competition, it's not an easy victory, is it, gentlemen? So I can tell you, run that sucker again because we need a winner. Hit it on nightmare mode, flip on those lights, and find yourself a ghost because we need a winner in this situation.
Well,
boy.
you know, if you say I'm just talking to a brick wall, then you better keep that, all right? You better stay away from her.
When have I gone towards her?
I don't know, maybe when you wanted to try and open the bank vault for her?
She
When
came
Ivy did
after
that,
me.
right?
She came after me. Let's get that right, dude. Listen, I can't control that girls find me attractive. Just like you can't control that they don't find you attractive.
I don't know, I had her first, so she obviously didn't want you at first.
That's why she came to me after you? Listen, dude, where you're arguing with you're arguing to want something that I don't even want.
You know, I'm finding it hard to believe that. Finding it real hard to believe that.
Can believe whatever you want, man.
But, you know, say that. Just keep your word, and we'll be able to work together.
Hey, man, I am nothing if I am not my word. That I will say.
Okay, we've had a little too many run-ins with Mac. You know.
Listen.
man's
That whole thing with Mac. If you're thinking I'm gonna pull what I did with Mac on you last week, nah, don't worry about that. That was just solely a Mac thing to get at Mac.
I mean, I'll give you some props. That taking the belt from Mac was that's
Thank
a
you.
tough
You know,
feat.
it's a long time coming. You know, I honestly wanted to do it at the last Friday the 13th event. You know. But, you know, my cockiness got in the way. I had to talk with Larry Geiger and kind of just locked in for the past couple of weeks.
You know, I think we're the only ones that have good talks with Larry.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Seems to, whoa. Did
Oh
you
my
just turn out the
goodness! It
lights?
appears
No,
this
did you?
ghost is not a fan of the
not.
lights. By flipping off the breaker, it does make all the lights in the home turn off at once. Rootin
Breaker's in the
Titan
basement
ready to
if you
loop.
wanna go down there. We can go down there together. How about that?
What, to the breaker?
Yeah, to the basement.
Shit, why not?
An amazing
I'll just stay
turn
right
of
behind you.
events. We have, I believe, what the kids
Sure this
say
doesn't
is
work?
a squashed problem.
Doesn't quite seem like it.
Yeah.
As our gamers now together head down to the basement, I can't help but notice that the ButNustin team grows by one more member possibly. And the Big Mac Daddy is starting to look a little alone on his island.
Oh, that was you.
I'd say more things right now, but man, I love drama.
I mean, Johnny, this is crazy. Did you expect the Rootin, Tootin, Titan and ButNustin to bury the hatchet in the Friday the 13th of all events? This is crazy.
Listen, I can't speak for ButNustin, but Rootin, Tootin, Titan are a double FA champ, by the way. He's a small fella, all right? He's got nothing rude to say to anyone. All he wanted was just, you know, not just respect for himself, but respect for his own lady friend, Bouncin Betty. All right, come on. This is all. That's all he's about. He's all about respect. He's all about loving others, and this is exactly how much of a professional he. Come on, he doesn't break keyboards or cry about, you know, everything. Okay. That's not what Bouncin Betty Titan is. Bouncin Betty Titan is a fucking giant that runs it all in the PGF with me, with the Professional Gamers Federation.
No, Johnny!
My goodness!
Johnny! No!
Johnny's compliments led to a distracted
Wait,
Rootin,
again?
Tootin, Titan.
You were making me wait.
ButNustin, Bouncin Betty Titan died again?
What in the world?
Hey, listen, Root. I think
we solved the
we've
problem.
hashed it out. We've hashed it out. I think we've buried the hatchet. You want to call a truce? I'm down to call a truce.
I'll shake on it.
Hey, and just like that, Phasmophobia has brought together two gamers. That is unbelievable. Not to be left out, of course. Our beautiful Mac Daddy is coming in and out, people. And then it just froze in the most perfect situation ever. This is a shit show like none others. And you can only find it here at the PGF.